I think I also need to work on the intro a little bit. I'm going to try something today.
We can take 5 takes if you want.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Sacred Books of Britney Spears. My name is Aaron, and again, I am joined by my friends Bessie Jo.
Hello.
And John Wayne.
Ooh-wee.
And today...
Wait a second. What was the thing you were going to do different?
I just realized that I fucked that up.
I was like,
Okay.
that seemed pretty similar.
Yeah, it was exactly the same.
Which I don't mind, by the way.
Hey, everyone. And welcome back to this... Nope. Sorry. One more time. I got it.
Sing it.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Sacred Books of Britney Spears. My name is Aaron. And once again, I'm joined by my friends Bessie Jo.
Hello.
And John Wayne.
Present.
And as always, you can find us on iTunes, where it would be amazing if you could subscribe, rate, and review us. Leave a comment. You never know. Maybe one of your comments will make it on a future episode. We are on Instagram at www.britneydo. And you can always email us, www.britneydo@gmail.com. How's everybody today?
I'm great. I'm a little tired. I was reading lots of chapters last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're so
Okay.
dedicated.
Yeah, I am. Well, I don't get a lot of sleep in this basement.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not sleeping, I might as well be worshiping.
Mm-hmm.
So I take my time with that. Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
How was your morning, John Wayne?
My morning was good. It's a good day. My team won yesterday.
You know what? I wanted to ask you about that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could tell our audience a little bit about this game that was played, and evidently your team did well.
Yeah, they did. There was a big game yesterday. It was a super event, which I think back in the day our goddess made very popular. Supposedly.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
super because I think our goddess, I say our goddess, your goddess, my goddess, she performed at these events.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So she would play the game?
Made them super. No, not the game. I think she like spread her gospel at these events.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
She was very much someone who would, take opportunities like that.
I can't believe how long this game has been played.
Well, I think it's a different type of game now. I mean,
Oh,
yesterday
got
the Calabasas corn dogs were victorious in the game.
Against?
The Calabasas corn dogs, they won a great game against the Sacramento.
Macaroni.
Yeah, exactly, the Sacramento.
I love that we started naming our sports team after carnival foods.
Yeah, macaroni is a very popular carnival food.
Deep fried macaroni.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
I love the Missoula funnel cakes. Fuck. I love the Missoula funnel cakes. I have a hard time with
What is
L's.
that?
The Missoula
Missoula? Oh, yeah.
funnel cakes.
Uh-huh.
Missoula
They're
funnel
great.
cakes.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think there's more construction. I know that they're trying to fill in some of the ditches that are in the back alley of the church.
Wait, are you serious? They're
Yeah.
filling them in?
Some of them.
Wow, that's great.
You should go collect your signs so they're not buried.
Well, I didn't check whether they were there when I walked in, but yeah, I mean,
Well, you just don't want those signs to go to waste.
oh, of course not.
Well, you might not, and you might.
But it's great that they're filling it in. I don't need a sign
Some of
there
them,
anymore.
yeah. They're just people keep falling in them, and so I think it's kind of becoming a problem.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. It's been a problem for like 10 years. So,
This is long overdue.
oh,
Yeah.
To be
for
honest.
sure. Absolutely. Aaron, I'm sorry. You asked me how my day was. How was yours?
It was very good. Also, up a little bit late.
Oh, tell
were
us
you
why.
reading? Were you reading scripture?
Unfortunately, not. I wish I was.
Oh,
So it's late, and I'm going to go downstairs for my midnight sandwich snack. And what do I discover? I go down, and there is the entire main church is just wafting with the smell of vomit.
was that Bessie?
Sorry.
Was that Bessie's fault?
I had a little accident in the church yesterday, but I thought I cleaned it up pretty okay, but it was dark, so I might have missed some things. And I also opened up the stained glass windows and doors thinking that I could air it all out. You just have to take a hammer and smash.
I was wondering what that noise was. Okay.
Oh, I was
Mystery
trying to.
solved.
I'm so sorry, but I was just trying to get rid of the smell before you came downstairs for your midnight sandwich, as I know you do routinely.
So,
I get the
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I
I'm
was just
still in
gonna
the dark on what the smell's from.
The vomit.
bile.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't
the
say
bile.
that yet.
Yeah, bile is acidic and it
You didn't
seeps
say
into
that
the
yet.
cushions.
Yes, because
Wait,
all of
the
our
cushions-
our pews are just couches.
That is. Yeah.
It's
So
just-
you threw up on all the pews?
I don't.
Our couch pews, yes.
All of them.
It was a rough night. I mean, just the scripture was moving me to physical sickness. I was just. I felt like I was having an exorcism. Hence the throw up. It might have just been a bad midnight sandwich that I
Projectile
ate.
vomit across all the couch pews.
And well, it only went as far as it did because I started vomiting in the front of the church and then I started running to the bathroom
Oh, that makes sense.
and threw up on every couch.
Got it.
Until I found my exit. Then I came back, cleaned it up.
Wait, no, you didn't clean it up.
I cleaned up in the dark, so as much as I
Oh,
could.
got it.
Tried to air out the place as much as I could before his midnight sandy.
Oh.
And then it obviously didn't work, and I apologize.
So
How did you clean it up?
With the broom and dustpan I found in the utilities closet in the Sunday school room.
Wednesday school room.
Sorry, Wednesday school room.
You get them confused. I mean, Sundays are also important.
Every day of the week's important.
Every day of the week is important.
Good lesson. Oh, yeah.
Well, I will say that knowing your devotion, and that sounds like a good reason. Mm-hmm. We may need to. It sounds like I'm just going to have to hire someone to clean it, but that's okay. I mean, we have the money. It's a little pricey, but we can afford it. Nothing is too expensive for Brittany's love.
I'm gonna confess something I didn't want to tell you because I just don't want you to be disappointed with me, but I got into the wine cabinet, for communion.
Mm-hmm.
I found the wine.
Okay.
I had a rough couple days, not enough baristas under my belt. And I had a little bit of wine, and that's kind of what I think triggered the exorcism. And I just wanted to apologize for 1, stealing the communion wine, 2, vomiting, 3, not doing a great job cleaning it up, 4, lying, 5, just telling you now.
Brittany forgives you.
But do you?
I work through Brittany.
You are shaking like a leaf, sir. What can I do to get your forgiveness? It looks like you're about to vomit trying to say, I forgive you.
No, of course I forgive you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
So,
Because we're all children of Brittany and we all make mistakes. And as long as we grow from them, right?
mm-hmm.
What did you learn from that experience last night?
Don't steal wine. And don't break stained glass, because that was probably a very...
Maybe you can find a stained glass maker.
Yeah.
And
Well,
work your
there's
magic.
there's that stained glass emporium down the street. I was going to give them a ring-a-ding
Okay.
and then see where to go from there. As far as the vomit smell goes, I don't know what to do about that.
well, there's a nice little breeze coming in now because the windows. So it's.
Oh my God, it is windy today.
It is.
I don't know if the mics are picking it up, but it is fucking windy.
It
It's
is.
windy.
I think
Jesus.
it's those the Calabasas winds, The
The Calabasas corn dogs.
what a great name.
Great name. It makes me hungry.
Honestly,
Do you miss corn dogs?
there's nothing like a little meat stick dipped in batter and fried.
Okay.
Corn.
You're doing that on purpose.
Doing what on purpose?
Why did you have to call it a meat stick?
That's what it is.
That's
it's not.
literally what it is, John Wayne.
It's meat.
What would
it's
you
not
call
just
it?
meat.
It's processed meat.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's got batter around it.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said meat stick dipped in batter.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. What
What
are
do
you
you-
hearing?
Nothing.
What do you like on your battered meat stick? Do you
Yeah.
like mustard or ketchup? Or both?
Ooh, I'm definitely more of a mustard person,
Oh, me too, man.
but I'm open.
Yeah, ketchup
take
is
what's
fine.
available.
As a kid, I loved ketchup, but now as I'm getting older, it's a little too
Yeah.
sweet for me.
Yeah.
Now I love the tang
Well,
of mustard.
I think it's I'm the same way. I like
Ketchup doesn't cut the mustard. I'm sorry I interrupted you to make a silly joke.
It's okay.
It was
Continue.
worth it. So, John Wayne, what do you like on? How do you like your meat stick
You could have just said corn dog.
or corn dog? Well, there's other kinds.
I said I like.
I mean,
like,
there are meat sticks
There are turkey
without.
legs. There are corn dogs. There are
I mean, what's in it?
kebabs.
There you go. All
There
different. All different.
A turkey leg would be a natural meat stick,
That's true.
whereas
Well, a
corn
kebab
dog
is-
would be an unnatural meat stick.
A kebab is, but we add the stick, whereas in
Yeah,
a turkey leg,
That's
the
that's
stick's
an unnatural
Right.
meat stick.
So the same way a meat stick has the stick in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that we call it a meat stick, but then you dip it in batter and it's called a corn dog. I wonder where that came from.
Because it's
Because
cornbread
someone's
batter.
not going to be like, man, I'm really craving a meat stick right now.
I understand how annoying meat stick is now. I'm on your side, John Wayne.
So, John Wayne, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have, if someone were to make I don't know if you're out in the world, and someone expressed interest in you, are you completely off limits to any romantic things? Or, is there a possibility that someone could catch your eye?
Are you saying have I become celibate and not looking?
I suppose I could be saying that.
No.
If someone is flirting with you and wants to buy you a drink, would you let them and then go home with them? Or are you still mourning?
Whoa, I don't know if I'd go home with them, but
Would
But
you
a
let
free
them?
drink's a
Would
free
you let them
drink.
come to the library?
that is true. A free drink is a free drink. I mean, what about the library?
Well, if you don't want to go home with them, would you let them come home to the library with you?
I guess if they wanted to go like read a book or
Oh,
I've been out of the game for a while. I don't know if I would even realize someone's hit on me, or I don't even know if I know how to flirt anymore.
It's okay.
So
that's okay. That's adorable, though.
Do you get butterflies sometimes when you see people
butterflies?
in,
No.
in your tummy tum?
That
Do you
seems
get-
like a
do
very
you get penis
inappropriate
butterflies?
question.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just curious if,
Is that what you call it? A penis butterfly?
Yes.
yeah, what that's. I mean, that's the less crude name for it.
Butterflies in my penis. It's been a long time since I guess I felt that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Do you
I guess
miss
I've been
it?
focused on other things. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It's like watching a good movie. You're like, oh man, that was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be hard to top that.
What is a? That's a good question, though. What is a? Have you seen any good movies lately?
No, I guess not. I was disappointed in the last movie I saw.
What was
Okay.
it?
It was like this space western type movie,
Uh huh.
and they had like these like laser swords.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like these ninjas running around with laser swords.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw. It was like
That's too
it was,
played out.
It was the end of the trilogy. It was really played out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just really disappointed because like they have these laser swords, but they don't like really use them much. And when they do, it's like the same two people.
What
use.
a cool weapon. Why not fucking
Right?
use it?
Yeah,
If I
like,
had a
why
laser
couldn't-
sword, I would just be running around.
Just that's like you just be like laser sword.
Cutting turkeys.
That would just be
Just carving a turkey at all times.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I was just really disappointed in the film and that it didn't have more laser swords or more people with laser swords. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's your shtick, use it.
That's true.
That's what the people want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
people-
you were disappointed.
Yeah.
So now, does that make it easier or harder for another movie to tingle your dingle?
Now I'm just so disappointed that like I'm like, do I really want to bother going out to watch a flick? I'm just gonna be disappointed again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna hurt my feelings. So I'm like, why bother? I'd just rather stay home, play some chess,
Transcribe this podcast.
transcribe. There's other stuff I'd rather transcribe. Do I seem lonely that I need to meet someone? Is that why you're asking?
Well, I guess I was just curious because, you know, who knows what the reach is of this podcast?
Sure.
And who knows if at some later date someone might hear that voice of yours and approach you. And I don't know. I guess I was
You're
just
saying,
wondering.
would I be open going out on a date?
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't shut it down. I guess I wasn't going to say a lady, but I guess if someone showed interest enough and I was interested in them for whatever reason, yeah, I guess I would have to give it a shot, just like I'm giving the books of Britney Spears and Brittany, the goddess, you know, a shot. I'm open. Like I said, I feel like my wife said I was closed-minded for too long, and you know, this is kind of like a, hey, you know what?
You're doing it for her almost.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
You said something last time about, someone said something last time about my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't she want you to do something?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, and the words of Brittany spoke to me. And so, you know.
Well, you hear that, ladies, and maybe, who knows?
Well, you don't encourage anybody. I don't want you to have to like, he's single, ready to mingle. Like, you ain't got to do all that.
I would like to.
I know.
I would like to promote that idea.
I don't think so.
Bessie, I don't know about you, but I'm wondering which I'm more excited about. John Wayne really taking the love of Brittany into his heart, or
the love of another woman.
Or whoever.
Isn't it the same? But what,
Into his bunk bed.
But what if I just accepted the Brittany into my life, and then she was my one true love, and that was that.
That rarely happens.
And then I would just be sporking.
I mean, look at Aaron. He's still in the dating scene. He's not just sporking. Like he's, even though Brittany's in his life, it doesn't mean he's not dating.
No, but I feel like she could fulfill the need that I like, whatever maybe I'm missing, and then she'll fulfill it, and then I won't have a desire.
But she's not fulfilling a certain need in the high BJ. He still has to, you know. Sure. He still has to find someone.
So you're saying someone can't be completely filled with Brittany and be satisfied?
You can, but like you can still have carnal, animal urges.
You can do both. I'm just saying, I see that
because Brittany's teachings are not
celibacy.
Right. Brittany wants us to find someone. I mean, even last week, it's about finding someone that just drives you crazy enough to where you can't, like that love and that passion.
Yeah, but you could have that with a friend.
Right, but you can't have sex with friends.
Whoa. Why do
you did?
Well, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
no,
is true.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you're this.
She got you.
Well, she's right, and maybe I misspoke, but what I meant is you
can't have, like, you want a special friend.
Oh, I got it.
What?
What I meant is that I wasn't having, those were not my friends.
Oh.
I have friends like you guys who I do not have sex with, and then I have.
Whoa.
Nobody said Bessie had friends that she didn't have sex with.
No, what I meant is that I'm not having sex with you two, as far as I know.
Wait, are we friends?
I like finding out this way.
No, you guys are of course my friends.
Oh,
I have
clearly he's not having sex with us, so that's how we know
that we're friends.
Yeah,
right. I have other people who I have relationships with, and I might be friendly, I might not be, but that is more that stuff. And then, you know, every once in a blue moon, I might have a Jacob, but I don't have sex with all my friends, you know, so.
It's so weird. I have been having like cheating dreams every night this week. Like probably 3 or 4 nights in a row I've had.
Have you looked
dreams.
up what that means?
No, I just assume it means that I'm afraid.
Are you the cheater or are you the one being cheated on?
I'm neither, but I'm saying if I was being cheated on.
No, in the dream.
No, in the dream.
Oh, in the dream, I'm the cheater.
Oh, you're the cheater.
Yeah, but I don't cheat, and it's neither here. I don't support it.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily, just because it's about a relationship doesn't mean that's what it's actually about.
In my dream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to dissect.
It's
I don't
just
know what it's from.
Well, according to this, it's just it's suggesting that you're having feelings of like guilt or betrayal, and not necessarily that. It's,
But it doesn't mean it's cheating.
correct.
Got
Yeah,
it.
no, it's not like one for one. It could also be just a situation where maybe you cheated at something or were cheated
Oh my God.
or you were dishonest about something.
I bet it's because I stole the communal wine.
I bet that's
my-
it.
You know what?
You felt guilty about that.
I mean, that just happened last night, but maybe I've been thinking about the wine all
because you've been
week.
thinking about doing it.
Yeah. And then I did it,
Yep.
and I regret it. But hopefully that means the cheating dreams will stop.
Circle meets the square.
Circle meets the square.
Is that the line?
Yeah,
Is that it?
it is.
Okay. You know what? Actually, this is a great segue because the idea of cheating and relationships and turmoil in relationships is actually a segue in today's chapter.
God, that
Oh
makes
my
me
God.
excited. I love a good segue.
Yes.
I love a good transition.
you guys-
Nice, well lubricated transition.
There's
you
nothing better than a good.
Have your copy?
Yes.
I have my copy. You never know when there's a word smudged out of mine though.
Well, it's
It's true.
I miss some. I when I transcribe, I sometimes miss a word or phrase.
And I always thought, you like I've mentioned this before. You seem like a person that's left-handed, so I assumed the whole thing was smudged.
We talked about this last time, right? Being
I
left-handed.
think it was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, but you're not, so I guess there's not.
Not
much
when it
smudging.
comes to writing stuff down.
So does that mean that you just have bad penmanship?
Just for our listeners, she just did a little. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, no, she did a little sporky
She
sport.
mimed sporking off and then flung it in the air. Okay. You don't have to celebrate. Oh, Ahiago. And then finish up the Ahiago.
I can't
face.
breathe.
Nice. I wouldn't do that too much around me because I found after Googling it a little bit, I wasn't
against
against
it.
it. I wasn't against it. I'm like, you know what?
You're like, you know what?
I can see where
can
this
dig
could be
this
fun.
face.
This is fun. I wish I would have had my wife around. I wish she was still around.
I wish I could tell her to make this face.
Just get a photo of it, so have like some sport time with it. I don't know.
So today's chapter is actually one of the more, I don't know if controversial is the right word, but it's definitely a chapter that is a little bit different than the others. Okay. Some say it's scary.
Scary.
Some have thought that this is more of a lesson or what's that word? Cautionary tale. So yeah, today is a great cautionary tale. So everybody, if you're following along, book 1, chapter 3, sometimes. You tell me you're in love with me like you can't take your pretty eyes away from me. It's not that I don't want to stay, but every time you come too close, I move away. Now, I think this is one of those examples of we definitely have lessons about loving other people and wanting to get close. And then other times it's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you near me. Hey, you're going to tell me you're in love with me like you can't take your pretty eyes away from me. And hey, I'm not saying that I don't want to stay, okay? But the thing is that when you come close to me, bye, boy.
I want to move away.
Yeah.
She smells something fishy.
Yes.
But it's funny because she's still attracted to him. Because
Well-
she's like, your pretty eyes.
You can be attracted to someone you're afraid of.
Bears.
We're going to have to put okay.
I was thinking more of a serial killer, but it's fine.
Do you
Oh,
mean
sure.
do you mean the animal bears or
Yes.
do you mean like
I don't mean in the gay community a bear. I mean actual bears.
really?
They're beautiful. Dangerous. so I have to move away.
Yes. Pretty eyes.
Beautiful. You're not allowed to look at them. But they're beautiful.
You're not allowed to look.
So
Or they'll start running at you.
you get it. Well,
Okay.
I think we can build upon this.
Okay.
I want to believe in everything that you say because it sounds so good. But if you really want me, move slow. There's things about me you just have to know.
Take it slow. She's worried that he's only there for the sex. He's in love with her athleisure. And she knows, like, fella, if you want this, ask me some questions. Like, what's my favorite color?
Yeah, I'm not your typical
What's-
chick.
What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Why aren't you asking these questions?
How do I like my hot dog?
Right. Or meat stick.
Yes.
So you're saying Brittany teaches to take your time, not a one nighter, right?
Sometimes.
She's not. Oh,
She also supports one-nighters, but if she's really in love with you, she wants you to take your
you're
goddamn
saying
time.
she, but I feel like this is you think this is like personal experience, or she's just teaching us? Unless she's teaching us based off her personal experience.
Well,
I believe the latter. I think
Yeah.
she's teaching off her personal
I
experience.
would.
Okay.
I think the idea is that she has gone through these things. And
So we don't have to.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
She's a gracious God. Yes.
Yes.
But again, there's some things about me you just have to know. And what are those things? Sometimes I run. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, is that word again? All I need is time.
It's so funny. She's so godlike,
Yeah.
yet so human.
Yes. Because to admit that,
She's
hey,
been-
stay away from me because I run, I hide. I'm scared of
Do you
you.
think you think she's talking about like she physically hides, or do you think she's like hiding her
course.
emotions?
I mean, she doesn't want, I mean, she's a goddess. She's not trying to tempt these people. So she
She
physically,
hides in the cupboards.
that's
Hides
yeah,
under the sheets? I don't know.
different
under the bed.
places.
I think that
My
she's
wife.
demonstrating a something that we as humans put off, and that is work on yourself before you fall in love.
Yes.
She's in love. It's clear. But she knows, because she's Brittany, that she needs to take this time. Baby, all I need is time
Yes.
to work on herself. She wants to be the best version of herself for her.
She just doesn't want to rush it. I think that's the overall so far. Let's just don't rush.
Well, and also,
And work on yourself
Yes.
before going into a relationship.
because if you're not,
where do you get the work on yourself?
because she's saying, but all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right. She's saying, this is what I want, but I get scared and I run and I don't want to hurt you. So what I need to do is work on myself.
Right. She's not being the best version of herself with him. She's admitting that she's in love. Do you disagree?
I disagree.
Really?
She's saying don't rush
I think
things?
she just doesn't. I think I'm just getting from it not to rush into it. Look, all I want to do is I want to be with you. You know what I mean? Like I am down to mess up that clown, but we're gonna take this slow because if we rush into this and I treat you right, there's quotations there. Treat you right.
Well, but
And-
she literally says, sometimes I run. Obviously not all the time, but sometimes she runs. She's like,
She's very fit
Can you imagine seeing
She has to
someone?
be very fit.
Of course, all that running.
and hiding. If she was hiding in the refrigerator, she wouldn't be so fit.
I didn't know. I would never have thought our goddess was like to play hide and seek.
It's not
Why not?
I
Hide
don't
and seek
know.
is a fun game.
who doesn't love to play hide and seek?
You don't think she has fun?
I think she has fun. I just didn't know she had fun by playing hide and seek.
You know, maybe instead of being in the library, you should come down to the town square on the weekends. We have some
We
great.
have hide and seek.
We
You
play.
guys
Every-
play. You guys play hide and seek in the
Yes.
square.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in honor of Brittany, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Because of the song. You know, do you remember playing hide and seek? And even if you had just went pee and you start playing hide and seek, the second you start hiding, you have to pee immediately.
Always.
Ugh, the worst.
Yeah. Do you wear... No, I started wearing diapers.
So you could be a really good hide and seeker.
I think that's part of the game. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No. You had to wear.
I'm sure me wearing diapers
I think
is
that's
much less as
no.
interesting.
You wearing diapers sounds like you're cheating at the game.
Oh.
No.
Because part of the game is to hold your bladder.
No.
Like, and you're like, oh man, he's been hiding for so long. Can he hold it long enough?
The title of the game
that's-
is hide and seek. My
Correct.
job is to hide. Your
Yeah.
job is to find me.
Yeah,
Of course you're going to find me if I'm running around or if there's a puddle on the ground.
exactly.
No.
That's part of the game.
That's interesting.
Holding your bladder.
I like the idea that this isn't this should be the obstacle that we have to deal with.
Yeah,
But the rules of the game do not say you can't do that. So therefore, it doesn't prohibit it.
Sure, but if all the other people you're hiding against, they don't have a diaper on.
So are you saying, okay, hypothetically, last year, for example, the hide and seek championships.
Yes.
Okay, the series.
I don't know why that's hypothetical. That's real.
It actually happened.
literal.
It literally happened, and I won.
Whoa.
Now
Wait, I did not know that.
I didn't
You
know
won?
that either.
Yes,
You-
I won.
You don't brag about this enough.
You were the year 4000 hide and seek champion.
Yes,
You're telling me I've been living in the same church with the year 4000 hide and seek champion and I didn't even know?
Where do you keep your
You
trophy?
you are humble.
Where do you keep
man.
your trophy?
You are humble.
It's in my room. Yeah, it's just a little stone. It's a little piece of stone. It's molded off of what I hid behind.
Oh, that's nice.
It is. It was fun.
You hid behind a stone.
You hid behind a stone wearing a diaper
Mm-hmm.
for how long?
16 hours.
Whoa.
It was long.
So you definitely urinated. in
Are
your
you sure
diaper.
they just forgot you were playing and just went home after the barbecue was
Like
over?
everyone already left, and 4 hours later he like comes out. Aha! Got him.
There were
had
fewer
it.
people at the award ceremony than I thought, but
People had to go home and go beef.
Yeah.
They were hiding too long without a diaper.
But are you saying that because some people might consider that cheating, that I should have my title stripped from me?
Yes.
Really?
So supposedly there was one of these sports players
Uh-huh.
The
was
Calabasas corn dogs?
a player from no, it was the team they played against. The
Sacramento
Macaroni.
macaroni.
Yeah. So a guy from that team was
Okay.
supposedly deflating the pigskin ball so he could throw
Oh,
it better.
yeah. I remember this story.
Do you find that cheating?
Yes.
But
Why?
do the rules in that game say
State that it has
that
to be
ball has
inflated?
to have a certain...
I don't know. I don't
Dimension?
I didn't read the rule book.
Well, hey, I may not know the rules of... What sport is that?
The sport they were playing?
Yeah.
Pigskin ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I may not know the rules of pigskin ball,
It was
but I
called
know the rules.
Piggy ball.
I know the rules of...
It's called oinkers. I'm glad you like that so much.
Oink ball.
Oink ball.
Oinkers. I may not know the rules of oinkers, but I know the rules of hide and go seek. And nowhere there's not even any rules. It's in the title.
I bet at the championship everyone's wearing
There's
diapers.
gotta be. You think so? That's how they make it. They made it to the championship. They're the best hiders around the
What
nation.
I want to know is, do they award the best seeker too? Or is the seeker just
Yeah,
the
how do you?
ref?
Who is? I guess that guy's probably not
No.
part of it. He's just.
It's
right?
whoever wins. So, for example, I
Whoever had-
outlasted the seeker. So I
So
won.
that guy gave up and you won.
I was
Yes.
the
I
only...
figured you were the last person that wasn't found.
Well, I didn't hear anything. And so when I stood up, I didn't see anyone looking for me. Now, mind you, it was pitch black. It was very dark. It was very late.
Oh.
But
I guess once you make it to nighttime, you're like home. You're home clear.
That's true.
there have been times in the past where the seeker has found everyone, and so then the seeker wins.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
See, I did not know these rules of hide and seek. This is, but that's interesting. I just didn't know the rules.
So how? So exactly.
But I guess if that's fair, I guess if everyone else is wearing a diaper, then yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, so the hide and seek championship was started by
This-
our goddess Brittany.
And it works
stemmed
off
from
her
Britney
example.
Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
That if you are
I understand now.
afraid of something, it might be okay to just run and hide.
Okay.
Now, to continue, maybe we'll find more insight. I don't want to be so shy. Every time that I'm alone, I wonder why. Hope that you'll wait for me. You'll see that you're the only one for me.
She has hope that even though she's running and hiding, he will still hold a torch for her.
I think
Is that too much to ask?
And if that means, because what ultimately it means is hope that you'll wait for me, I think it's implied that I might not ever be ready, but you better still be waiting.
I mean,
for her to come around.
Right.
I
And
think that's-
if that takes an eternity, just you know.
that speaks to her disciples too. I mean, she's been gone for 2,000 years.
Exactly.
And we're here waiting for her.
Yes.
And that's what she expects from us, and we will do it.
Yes.
She hopes we'll wait for her.
I mean, if you're not, then you're just not.
Because if we wait, we'll see that she's the one for us. That's why
If
I'm waiting.
or
I'm waiting.
When?
That's why I'm waiting.
Actually, well, and I also,
Right?
is that what you mean as far as dating?
Yeah. If I wait, then I'll find the one for me.
Right. But you
Just gotta
do.
keep waiting.
Yeah, but you can't be waiting by doing nothing. You're just in the library and now here.
I'm doing stuff in the library.
You're just transcribing books that you've already read and chapters.
But so other people can read them.
You're
That's
right. It is a
doing-
good deed. It is a good deed that you're being paid for.
What are you going to do when if say hypothetically you meet someone?
Are you going to run and hide?
How are you going to?
Yes.
Are you going to feel torn between transcribing and spending time with them?
No.
Is the library going to suffer?
No, our relationship might suffer, but I hope that they will wait for me so they can see I'm the only one for them.
And the circle meets the square.
You can't use that enough. I love that. I love it.
I don't even know where it came from
Exhibit
today.
A.
And to continue, I want to believe in everything that you say because it sounds so good. But if you really want me, move slow because there's things about me you just have to know.
So is that a
that
a
a
repeat?
secret?
That's
It
a
is.
repeat stanza.
Does
For-
she have a secret?
Exactly. There's this emphasis that, again, chill. You don't know everything. Don't think you know everything. And if you want to know
You
everything,
think that's attitude she's giving?
a little bit with the finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
For our listeners, Aaron's using the finger a lot, like waving it back with attitude.
Yeah. Because here we go.
They heard it.
I thought that was necessary.
heard the
I didn't-
attitude.
I don't. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
There's things about me you just have to know. And what are those things? What are those things, Bessie?
Her favorite color. Her favorite flavor of ice cream.
That she
Oh,
loves.
I thought you might want to read the next.
Sometimes I run. Sometimes. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you, but all I really want to do is hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night.
Think about that. There's someone that you want to hold tight.
Brittany,
There you go. But sometimes it's scary.
I don't think I'm my best version of myself for her.
None of us are. We're all imperfect, working towards her greater goodness. Don't worry, girl. But we have each other and this church.
And the rats and the moths.
We're working on it. And actually, this is the part where Brittany does her really power move, where we start repeating things over and over again.
Brittany's classic power move.
All I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night.
Baby.
All I need is time. You got baby in there, okay? And again, babies. New, young.
Again, description of baby. Go. 5 things about a baby. Go.
Top heavy.
New, young, bald, big eyes, ice cream. I was referring to the ice cream video that you showed me
Oh,
earlier.
I was more
okay.
disappointed you didn't like the other last time you talked about babies.
Top heavy.
Yeah, top heavy.
Very top heavy.
They are.
Dude.
So are. They have such
Their head
thick
is
legs.
probably 60% of their body is their head.
Yes.
And their legs are useless. They don't know how knees work.
It's like, have you ever seen that water bottle challenge where you throw a water bottle and then the force of gravity?
That's exactly what a baby would do if you threw it.
If you threw,
Land on its
if
head.
you threw a baby by its foot and threw it into the air, it would land on its head.
It would go woo woo
We
woo
should-
woo 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 woo.
We should try that next week.
We should. Oh my God, I love babies.
They're so adorable.
I know.
They're so full of possibility.
I know. Nothing has hurt them yet. Well, unless they have terrible parents, but like nothing really has
Yeah.
fucked them up yet.
Yeah.
Unless they got dropped on the head. Nothing like has really fucked them up yet.
Right. I mean, a good baby.
They don't have a broken heart.
Well, you can.
All they're doing is eating, breathing, shitting, sleeping, and that is a fucking dream. And observing and learning.
Yeah.
They're probably very overwhelmed. I imagine most of the time when they're crying, it's not because they're hungry or tired. It's because that they're overwhelmed with everything they have to learn, and they can't communicate it. They can't communicate their needs because they don't know their needs.
Yeah. They don't have words for them. But we do.
That's true. Brittany does.
Yeah. I feel like you can understand someone's childhood if, for example, they were allowed to fall in ditches. Because I feel like it teaches you something. Like, first of all,
The helicopter parenting that's going on now around ditches.
Yeah.
I don't think it's beneficial.
No, you don't avoid ditches because then they'll never learn. If they fall into ditches when they're young, they'll be smart enough to know not to fall in ditches when they're older.
So what I'm thinking is your wife never learned how to fall into a ditch when she was young. And that is why it was fatal for her as an adult. She never got that experience.
I don't know.
Unless your wife was a baby and she was so top heavy she just fell into a ditch.
My wife was a little top heavy towards the end there, but
She wore lots of hats.
real big hats. It's rough to. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say about whether or not she was used to falling in ditches? Maybe she never grew up around a ditch.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What
I don't
childhood.
know. But I don't think it's her fault whether she was exposed to them or not.
Fair.
I don't think it's her fault. It just might be her parents' fault.
Exactly. We're not saying it's her fault she didn't fall into ditch. We're saying that we can tell that she is someone. It's not going to be.
I am slightly offended you're laughing right
No.
now about my wife falling in.
I was laughing because
We're not laughing at your wife falling in the ditch. I'm laughing.
Made an Iago face.
Right now?
Just at
No,
first.
she didn't.
I'm not saying that she is. I'm saying that it's not her fault. I'm saying that it's evident she is someone because she fell in a ditch at the end.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like most people know.
Yes.
When you fall into a ditch,
Clearly.
when you fall into a ditch, you roll. And clearly she didn't know that. So
She just stayed there.
she just kind of landed on
Well,
her.
when she fell into it's hard to roll when you break your neck falling into a ditch.
So circle meets the square.
Oh my God. That's the name of the episode.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Maybe if she played more hide and seek when she's younger. I don't know.
There are skills that you don't learn and then you affect
Yeah,
your
like
life later.
apparently wearing a diaper.
Hey, look who's got the rock trophy
That's debatable.
Did you hide under the rock or behind it?
behind it.
And no one thought to look behind this rock.
I don't understand
in
it.
the
It was a
middle of
really small rock. I don't know why.
So basically, you weren't even hid. There was just a rock in front of you where
Maybe-
you're laying down on the ground.
I did hear people walk by quite often.
Maybe they thought you were just dead. They thought you got knocked out by the rock, and people just
Maybe
left
they
you.
didn't even think you were participating, so of course they
They
didn't
were like-
tag you out.
They were like, "Look at this giant baby." I don't know why that's so funny. Because he's wearing a diaper, and they thought it was a giant baby on top of him.
Oh, I forgot about the diaper problem. And he's sucking on his thumb for some reason.
Well,
This
that's just
giant
because I get
man
nervous.
baby.
Oh God.
Well, back to
The word.
Back to the word. So we're going to switch things up a little bit now. Just hang around and you'll see. There's nowhere I'd rather be. If you love me, trust in me the way that I trust in you. And again, we're going to, re-emphasize that sometimes I run. Sometimes.
Parentheses.
Just for you. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you. But again, all I really want to do is hold you tight. Hold you tight. Treat you right. Be with you day and night. Day and night. So.
Whoa! You threw a again in there. I didn't have an again. You said but again.
The word just is speaking through me.
Okay.
Got
it.
But she's saying, hang around and you'll see. Now, you could be hanging around a long time. I might not ever be ready. Mm-hmm. But just know there's no way I'd rather be, than with you. And if you love me, and if this isn't something that Bessie and I understand, if you love me, trust in me. We love you, Brittany, and we trust in you. Mm-hmm. The way that I trust. She trusts us. I mean, who else would? Only she could trust us to maintain this building with these facilities and this responsibility.
Maintenance is tough in here.
Especially when you throw up on all the pews.
This isn't the first time we've replaced the stained glass.
It's
for sure.
It's a problem. We're definitely
Remember the baseball game of '93, of 3,993 that year. That was rough.
It was
stained glass everywhere.
Everywhere, red, green. It was just.
You would think they would.
Other colors.
You think they would put that baseball field away?
I know, right outside.
What a horrible place for a field.
Them.
No, we're literally right down the home stretch. Is that what it's called?
The home stretch.
The home stretch?
From the, what's the
We were
main?
literally right down the skating rink from the baseball field.
Right down the something yard line. When the.
That's the pigskin game.
Oh, that's Oinkers?
Yeah, it's Oinkers.
Anyway,
The diamond?
whatever
baseball
shape
diamond?
it is. Basically, if someone, this bit's going on too.
No, I'm actually curious as to
What I meant is that
what sport are you referring to?
Oh, baseball.
Okay.
But if they hit it at a home run, then
Hit it at a home run?
This is great.
3 hours and 3 minutes.
You
No,
can't cut out your own stuff.
No, I let that drag
Hit it out
on.
of the park? Are we in the...
home run?
Do we need to continue
Bases
this?
loaded?
Circle meets the square.
Oh,
Diamond meets the square.
diamond.
Maybe you have trouble understanding and translating this song, John Wayne, because it mirrors your relationship to Brittany right now.
Explain.
You're doing a little bit of hiding, speculating. You trust her. I really do think you trust her, but you don't really believe in her. And you want to be the right believer and be the best version of yourself for her when the time comes that you do baptize yourself into the word of Brittany.
It's like you're hiding in the top bunk, and she's saying, "Come down to the bottom bunk. Be with me." When she's ready.
Let me put this in terms you might understand. Bunk beds. It's like you're on the top bunk. You with me? She's on the bottom bunk. And she's saying, climb down the ladder.
But I'm shy. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
And she's
And
like,
that's
but
okay.
don't you need to go to the bathroom? I know you're not wearing a diaper. You're very against diapers during hide and seek. Come down.
But she'll wait for me, though.
Yeah.
Or am I
she
waiting
will.
on her?
She'll wait for you.
Oh, okay.
She'll wait for you to be ready for her.
Yeah,
That's how patient and loving she is.
I hope so.
I guess it's just important to know that she'll be ready for you when you're ready.
Well, yeah, I feel like she's been ready.
I mean, she's been around for a long time, yeah.
So it's just a matter of time before you pull that trigger.
But like I said, I've already pulled the trigger. I feel like I'm here.
I think it's a step.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's pulling the trigger. I think that's going to the shop
What's the trigger?
and browsing.
What's the commitment? What's the
You
what do,
will-
The commitment?
When-
the commitment?
Yeah, so like when you like accept Brittany into your life.
Church
We're
every
gonna
Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So
Weekly hide and seek.
Okay, no. Sure, that's the things you do once you're in the church. But I'm like, is there like a thing to show everyone that you're in? Like,
like an event? Mm-hmm. There absolutely is.
Like, is there some sort of like?
Do you want to say it at the same time?
Britney Awards show.
There's an award show.
There is.
For newcomers.
For the newcomers that accept Britney into life, they're like, all right, coming up next.
Kind of. So what I'll do is, we'll begin the service and we'll be speaking to everybody. Sometimes I get nervous and I have to redo a few takes on that. But then what we'll do is we'll ask if there's any newcomers. Mm-hmm. And usually it's the friends like elbowing like, oh, hey, he's new.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that. It's so annoying. Just
I hate that. Don't
have
do
the
that.
courage. You're already in the church.
Yeah, right. No.
So you come on up.
Well, that's part of the being shy. I'll come up when I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you're going to come on up. And then there's a pedestal, which you will get on all fours. And
is that necessary?
Well, it's basically to take Brittany into you, and you have to be in a position of.
Got it.
It's a very vulnerable position.
That is correct.
Is there a more vulnerable position?
Sure. Let me think.
What's more vulnerable than being on all fours?
Back is pretty vulnerable. If you don't have a core, being on your back is pretty vulnerable.
I don't know. Being on your back, like...
Because being on your back, you can see everything.
I've seen people in the fighting
That's
arena.
true.
They want to be on their back.
Yeah.
That's true. Being on all fours, yeah, that might be the most vulnerable position. But maybe belly down.
Yeah. Like completely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flat on the ground.
Well, we do that. That's the next one. Yeah, that's the next one.
I haven't reached that level yet.
We want to ease you into it. So we start off, you're on all fours, and you chant and repeat, and all of the congregation is chanting and cheering for you. Take her in. Take her in. Take her in.
I don't know if you hear what I'm hearing, but okay.
And then what else can
and
you
then
be
he
hearing?
screams, or he or she screams at the end of this is like a baptism. At the end, he screams, "I'm with her," and then you collapse.
And you're going to just feel this moment. You're going to feel this insane tingling, and you're just going to scream out.
And the weird thing, your tongue is going to be out and your eyes are going to be crossed.
Can you show me how that looks again?
I won't.
We say
Because
this.
you asked. I will not.
I know.
And you're just going to have this release, and all of a sudden your life is just going to be different from that point on.
A lot of people get nervous about this ceremony because a lot of people shit their pants when this is happening because it's such an overwhelming experience.
Ooh.
Just know that you are human and that happens.
Right.
And we will open up the stained glass
Yeah.
and let everything out if we need to.
We've done it before.
By just smashing through it.
Well, I wasn't wise. Last night. There are ways to open up the stained glass without shattering it.
The handle.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through this. We've been through this before.
But that's the experience. And honestly, it's magical.
Interesting.
So that's how you'll know.
Got it.
But just like Brittany, and just like Brittany in these words, we'll wait for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
good.
We will.
Thanks.
So maybe there's something else in here because, again, repetition. Sometimes I run. Sometimes
I hide.
Sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. John Wayne, why don't you take the tiniest baby step, and why don't you read the last stanza?
All I really want is to hold you tight, be with you day and night. Sometimes I run. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night.
You look like you're glowing.
Could just be like being red from the laughter.
What's funny?
That was the most
As he
threatening.
laughed.
That was the most threatening way.
As he's laughing.
What's funny?
What's so funny?
So, what do you take away from these words today, John Wayne?
from the chapter altogether.
Yeah. What have you learned?
Well, besides that, you guys frequently play hide and seek, and that stemmed from Brittany. That's all new insight. I think I've learned that it's okay to wait, take your time to work out things, to think it through. She teaches patience, and that if it's right, it'll work out. And if you're meant to be for certain people, or if something's meant for you, it'll come to you. It'll work out. Sometimes you just have to don't rush and give it some time. So I guess overall, yeah. It's patience. It's trusting. Yeah, I think it's overall.
That was well said.
Yeah, very
Thanks.
good. You're on your way.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you.
Bessie, did you add to your already existing knowledge today?
No.
And you know why that is, listeners?
Readers?
Because she is so devout that...
Well, I read this chapter last night.
Yeah, she was
in
up all
preparation?
night reading. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that... Oh, okay. Well...
But I learned a lot about us today. And
Yeah.
I feel closer. Warmer.
I had the heat on earlier.
Yeah, it is warmer in here.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's cozy.
It's a good feeling.
Like friendship. Cozy like friendship.
The type of friends you don't sleep with.
There's not a lot there for me. I usually sleep with every friend. It's just a weird coincidence that I haven't slept with either one of you.
Oh, okay. Well, and I think today I feel like...
You don't sleep with any of your friends.
I have...
Especially if they're female.
Correct.
Trust me,
mean-
I've tried.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm stuck.
Why are you grabbing
Cautionary Tale.
A
that what
to
you're
B, A to D, D to K, K to Z. Today is... you know what? Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Today was a great day, and I hope everyone out there found something in today's words that can carry them through the next week. Maybe we'll be seeing some of you this weekend at Hide and Go Seek. Looking forward to it. And again, it would be great if you could find us on iTunes and subscribe and rate and review. We're on Instagram. We have an email if you want to hit us up, www.brittanydo@gmail.com. But yeah, thanks guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Outros are hard.
Yeah, they yeah.
And intros.
And I'm out.
That was fun, guys.
That was fun.